Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to be trying to solve the Times Quick Cryptic number 2728, and this has been published on the 15th of July 2024, and it's been set by Joker. Now Joker has until recently been one of my favourite setters, probably my favourite setter, because he tends to always use words that I know, has a really good surfaces to the clues. The way the clues read are quite funny often, and I usually have a confidence I can achieve these, but his last puzzle was just a bit of a bamboozler. I took 35 minutes and needed a little bit of help to get there. So, and the one before that I had a little bit of a wobble on. So, I'm hoping this isn't going to be like that. I'm going to give it a go and crack on. So let's reset the timer and crack on. A base insult badly open to being prolonged. Prolonged. Competitor raced in European Northern Tourist Trophy. Entrant, I think. Entrant. European Northern TT, yeah, run. Rubbish 3 times gets left out 3 times, thrice. Rubbish, rot, don't know. Fruit old queen put in stirred neat gin. Old queen put in stirred neat gin, so fruit, tangerine I think that is. A foot behind, aft. Some swear right earth is blue, no. Some swear right time is blue. Earthy, worthy, earthy. Earthy, I think. Earthy is the hidden word there. A flow of vapour across river. Dry in southeast and cold. Sec. 1 in penny casino game, losing pound in turn. 1 in penny casino game. Slots. Roulette. Irritable like a horrible child having lost book. Just going to scroll it down ready for irritable like as a horrible child is a brat. Rat. Don't know. Some empty out of the way. Resort area. The way would be something to streets. Former college is a poly, filthy place to mostly renovate insulation, perhaps. I think that's what I do with Polytechnic. Is that Polytechnic? Look, I'm going to stick that in, see how it goes. Could be the biggest mistake of the day. Rich fabric, not entirely satisfying. That's going to be sating, isn't it? Satin, I think. Enterprise say opening small joint is a ship. Enterprise say opening. Certain characters in regatta individually win. I'm looking at alternating letters there. Certain characters in regatta individually win. Catch a number climbing. Net. 10 going upwards. Girl marrying outside key alpha group. Girl. Stable incident has me turning prude, extremely embarrassed, so that's going to be ED I think at the end. Stable incident has me turning prude. M. Stable incident, is that some kind of horse? Turning prude, don't know. 3 parties organising a guard for doors and windows. 3 parties, so is that an anagram of parties organising a guard for doors and windows? Gosh. Group is mostly keen about new holiday itinerary. Mostly keen about new holiday itinerary. Group. One wrapped up in bottoms performance. One wrapped up. Bottoms performance. So bottom is a character in Midsummer Night's Dream. There's no anagram because I've got the C from sec. I'm sure about that one. Try attempt to contain burnt material and rubbish. Attempt. Let's try. Burnt material is ash, tashery, rubbish. Don't think so. Head of embroidery is after double threat. Twine. Okay, so that's not right. Come back to one. Twine, twin with an E on it. Head of embroidery. That's a thread. Certainly you expect soup to begin with. Yes. Y-E-S. You expect soup. So what do we got? Oh, good. Got some stuff on the board. That's good news. A base insult. A base insult, badly open to being prolonged is sustained. I don't really want to sit and do that anagram. Rubbish 3 times is thrice, gets left out, but rubbish 3 times. Eek. A flow of vapour across the river means there's an R in there somewhere. Or could be a air vapour, AIR, is that vapour? What's this one? P. One in penny casino game, losing pound in turn. Penny casino, is that like slot machines, isn't it? One in penny, there's P for penny. Casino game is roulette, losing pound in turn. Pirouette? Yeah, I think it's pirouette, isn't it? Very good. So that's roulette without the L and the P for penny and an I in there. Attempt, okay, that could be trash. Oh, it's trashy, isn't it? I thought trashy, and yet my brain, I put those letters together but couldn't get it in my brain. Some empty out of the way. Resort area. Spain. Spa resort area is don't know. Irritable like a horrible child having lost book. Ratty, I suppose. Yeah, bratty. Oh, ratty. One wrapped up in bottoms performance. One wrapped up in bottoms performance. Wreck. Former college. Filthy places are sty, so polystyrene, there we are. Poly-sty, to mostly renovate. Insulation, don't know what that is. Renew, renovate. Yep, polystyrene's okay. What's this? Recital, I suppose. One performance, recital. One wrapped up. Rectal. Excuse me. Recital with a 1 in it, or rectal. Through, that's something strip, isn't it? Through parties, okay, so yeah, that's an anagram of through parties. A guard for door. I'm going to have to write down the letters to see what I've got left. Sorry. Very juvenile sense of humour. T-E-T-E-E leaves me W-A. Weather strip, okay. Weather strip. You may have guessed I enjoyed that clue quite a lot. About new holiday itinerary. Keen. Group is mostly keen. Eager. I think that's E. Is that eager there? Entourage, I think. N tour. New holiday. New tour. Entourage. Oh, nice. Very nice little clue there. Some empty out of the way. Some empty out. Spay. I think that's spa. Resort area is a spa. We need to get some of these clues over here that I've got no idea on. Rubbish, right. Stable instant has me turning prude, extremely embarrassed. I mean, that looks like extremely embarrassed, unless it's something like red-faced, as actually extremely embarrassed would be. Stable instant is see, I feel like that's going to be stable instant is something happens in the stables to do with horses, and has me turning prude, extremely embarrassed. So prude would be Trump. Okay, I need to get on and crack this anagram, don't I? A base, so A B A S E, a base in salt. I've got rid of this and then, so SN. Being open to being prolonged is sun. Interesting. There's no being prolonged. I'd expect there to be a D on it in that clue. Enterprise, say opening small joint. Opening small joint. Opening is vent is Enterprise. Is that just Starship? No. Opening. Enterprise is again, I'm going to have to write that out horizontally to have a look at it. AE ship. Certain characters in regatta. That makes me think I'm looking at odd characters, which would be E, A, T. Eat, individually, win. Certain characters. That's a weird clue, really. Certain characters in regatta. Is that just an attain, isn't it? No, it's a hidden word. Attain. Regatta individually. That's why it looked a weird clue, because it had a hidden word in it. I've got rid of an A. For all that helps me. Sit. I think that's new late. I've got lots of vowels in there. They can be A, E, I, A, E, E, A, E, I, or U. Anything but an O, really. So, it can be SL as well. Could be an SL, could be an ST. Substantial? No, sub. I feel like it's a sub word. Sub. If that's sub, that becomes Enterprise. Say. I think the say isn't going to be an EG or something. It's going to be a. It's saying it's an example of Enterprise, which is. What's this one down here? Flow of vapor across river. So, flow is a. Stream and steam. There we go. As me turning prude. Extremely embarrassed. I think that's prude. Take that off. Tempered. Stable instant has me turning. So I think that's like tempered, extremely embarrassed. Prude would be doesn't really fit. And this one, ooh, sum empty. So that sum is empty, SE, C side, of the way, side, okay. I think that's tempered, tempered, which would be red, extremely embarrassed to be red. Okay, that makes sense. Me turning prude, so that means me, is that just a whole anagram of turning prude? Stable, okay, okay, so even event, there we are, even me, prude extremely in the PE, and then red, okay, good. Whew, rubbish, 3 times gets left out. Rubbish is, oh, got another letter to cross off my horrible anagram, AIU. So a good solver would actually know what that word is, and they would have got themselves flying through that. Oh, girl marrying outside alpha, key alpha group. So I think A is alpha. Is it? Outside key. To a key is it could mean any letter of the note alpha group. So it's sustainable, prolonged, yeah. Sustain, I think. Yeah, sustainable. What's this? So I want that to be star, but is that tangerine? Double check. Nietzschean, tangerine, yes. Stage ship, opening stage. Spaceship, there we are, spaceship. I knew it was something to do with that. I said starship, didn't I? Spaceship. 3, rubbish. Trice. That is trice. Trice is 3 times, gets left out. Rubbish. Rot. 3 times would be an X, gets left out. If that was trice, B, something I, something A, something E. Bridal, girl marrying is a bride. So bride, brigade, there you are, so brigade. Outside key, alpha group, yep, brigade. So, well, what's this? Is this thrice? Rubbish, 3 times. Gets left out. Rubbish. Gets left out. Rubbish. 3 times gets left out. I mean, left out suggests there's an L missing from this. Rubbish is, let's go through the alphabet. Twice. Can't be twice. Tay. Let's go that way. E. Trine. Three times gets left out. No, toy. X, C, V, B, N, M. So nothing on the bottom right of the keyboard. Not a lot on the middle right of the keyboard. F, G, H is possible. J, K, L isn't possible. P, no. Toy, no. Yeah, no. No. So it's only T. I don't think, unless it's on twice. There's only T, W, T, H, and T, R. I think that really go there. And T, A maybe. rubbish 3 times. I kind of feel like I'm just going to take out that, then I can write things in trice, but I can't see why that would be trice. Rubbish gets left out. So I keep feeling there's an L missing from this somewhere. There's an L meant to be taken out of a word that means 3 times is to get to rubbish. What can we have here? W? Not very easily. No. Maybe. Trite. Trite. What about trite? Rubbish is trite. Kind of. 3 times trilt. Trite would be what I feel kind of good about, but I still don't know why this gets left out. 3 times is try. Excuse me. 3 is try times. There's a lot of words going there actually. Trime, trine, tribe, trice, trikes, trice. Tripe. Oh, what about triple? There we are. I've got it at last. So that was worth. Wow, that was worth hanging around for that last one. Triple. There we go. For rubbish. Wow. Okay, good. 21:10. Not a particularly fast time, but you know, actually, I have to say, while I was doing that, I never felt like I was getting too bogged down in it. I had quite a lot in there. So, I mean, that's a bit of it was a slow one for me for Joker, but a bit of a classic Joker there on the spaceship clue. Enterprise, say, opening small joint. So the spaceship, Starship Enterprise, which is a spaceship in Star Trek, and recital. Right, I'm going to go through the clues because I quite enjoyed that. A base insult badly opened to being prolonged. So a base insult, that's an anagram of sustainable, and open to being prolonged is sustainable. Competitor ran in European Northern Tourist Trophy, so European Northern EN TT for Tourist Trophy, so the TT races in the Isle of Man are short for the Tourist Trophy, and ran is to rate is when you raced, and a competitor is an entrant. Rubbish 3 times gets left out, so 3 times is triple. You know, if you triple something, you times it by 3. Take the L out of that, gives you tripe, which is a type of rubbish. You know, oh, that's tripe. Fruit, Old Queen put in stirred neat gin. So we've got an anagram of neat gin down here with ER for Old Queen. Elizabeth the First, really, ER. Anagram of that, and that's fruit, tangerine. A foot behind, so A and then foot is abbreviated to FT. Standard abbreviation foot, so behind is the aft on a boat. Some swear time is blue, so in some is almost always an indicator there's hidden word. Not always, but quite often, especially in a clue that's only this kind of length. And you can see in the middle of that you've got earthy, so earthy is blue, so earthy in this case is talking about when you tell rude jokes or earthy jokes, and blue is another word for things that are a little bit rude. Flow of vapour across river. So this is a really nice little clue actually. You've got vapour, which is steam, STEAM, and that's going across a river, which is an R, to give us a flow, which is a stream. So lots of really nice flow, vapour and river all kind of associated with each other, and getting that word. Dry in southeast and cold, so I think in wine terminology sec is dry and southeast is SE and cold is C, so standard abbreviations there SE and C. One in penny casino game, losing pound in terms, so we've got peef penny, we've got the 1 for the I, so that's going into penny and then casino games roulette, but the roulette itself is losing pound. Pound in old money is an L, so lose the L becomes pirouette, which is a turn. Do a pirouette, excuse me. Irritable like a horrible child having lost a book. So irritable is you get ratty, like a horrible child. So a horrible child can be a bit bratty. Lose the book. The B makes it ratty. Some empty out of the way resort area. So that's a tough clue to look at, and yet actually when you break it down, very easy. So some empty is SE. So take the middle letters out the letters of empty out the word some to give you SE, and then out of the way is aside, and a resort area is the seaside. So in this case, some wasn't actually any sort of hidden word indicator, and the clue that came after it probably suggested it wasn't going to be. Find 7 letters in that block there or that block there that actually will give you a definition. But yeah, seaside for that one. Former college, a filthy place to mostly renovate. Insulation perhaps. So break this down one by one. Former college is a polytechnic, also shortened to poly. A filthy place is a sty, like a pigsty. To mostly renovate, so if you renovate something, you renew it. So take most of renew, you get Rene, and put that all together, you get polystyrene, which is a type of insulation, or can be used for insulation. Rich fabric, not entirely satisfying. So rich fabric is satin. Satisfying, if you're satisfied, you're sated. So satisfying is the equivalent of that is sating with a G on the end, but Joker's told us not to take the whole word, so just take the everything but the G to get satin. Enterprise, say opening small joints, so Enterprise, Starship Enterprise, Spaceship Enterprise in this case, type of spaceship. It's a type of spaceship. Opening is a space, small is S, and hip is your joint. Certain characters in regatta individually win. So certain characters is telling us there's a hidden word, and if we look in regatta individually, we get attain, and if you win, you attain something. Catch a number climbing. So catch is to net something. A number, 10, climbing upwards, gives you net. Girl marrying outside key alpha group. So the girl who's marrying is the bride, and key is G, and alpha is A. So a group is a brigade. So brigade. Stable instant has me turning prude, extremely embarrassed. So, okay, so stable is even-tempered. That's what we're looking to get to. Stable, even-tempered. So an instant is an event. Me turning is, put that the other way around, so EM. And then prude, extremely. So take the letters, the end letters of prude. So before we add empty out some down in seaside, this time we're going to take the extremes of it, which is the PE of prude, PE, and then embarrassed is red. Through parties organising, so we've got an anagram indicated by organising of through parties, and this gives us a guard for doors and windows, which is weather strip. Group is mostly keen about new holiday itinerary. So a group is an entourage. Mostly keen is eager, so we've got the E, A-G-E. Again, we've got mostly keen, so we only want to take the first 4 of the 5 letters of eager, and then we want to put in a new, N, and holiday itinerary is the tour. So entourage. One wrapped up in bottoms performance. So lovely surface there, leading us to think of Midsummer Night's Dreams and the character Bottom, but in this case the one is the one there, and it's wrapped up in bottom, and bottom is rectal and your performance is a recital. Attempt to contain burnt material and rubbish. So an attempt is a try, T-R-Y. If you try something, you haven't attempted it. And burnt material is ash. Put that in there, contains it. It gives you trashy, which is rubbish. Head of embroidery is after double thread. So head of embroidery is the E, and that's going after double. Your double is a twin, so put them together. Twine. And finally, certainly you expect soup to begin with. So certainly is yes, and you expect soup, and take that to begin with. Those letters gets you YES. So there we go, all done. 21:10, not an overly quick time, but enjoyable one there. As I said, there's no words in there that I don't know, and I think most people would know most of those words. There's a couple of words. I think sec would be something that a beginner wouldn't necessarily know unless they drink a lot of wine. Polystyrene, yeah. Ratty, recycle, pirouette. Pirouettes, most people have heard of pirouette, I think. Sustainable. So they're all good words that you know. It's just getting to them that's a little bit more of a problem. Maybe weather strip as well is a bit of a phrase that not everybody would know it, but it's not too far to jump to. So all in all, pretty good one for Joker. Nice start to the week. Thank you for watching.